Hi everyone, welcome to my art class. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a little mermaid. Ready? Alright, let's get starting it. First, you will need the color papers. And this one is tissue paper roll, scissors, glue stick, color pencil. I use Sharpie to draw. You can use pencil and eraser, and I need a ruler to make it straight too. Okay, so first one, let me clean up my table a little bit. Okay, so first one, I'm going to draw this one. You can see I'm going to start to draw the hair and the face. Okay, so for here, I'm gonna put it right here, and thinking about the face going to be right in the middle. So first I'm going to draw the hair around this tube, like around the tube, and then I measure here will be the face area. It's gonna be a girl with the long hair. Okay, so this one is the forehead and the face, and make eye very big, make it a little bit cute. Very cute eyes. Okay, I'm gonna color in and then make the eyelash, and then do the eyebrow, nose, and the lips. And I'm gonna close up right here. Okay, so this one, and then I can draw a seashell right here, like that. Okay, so this one will fit. Okay, so next one, I'm going to pull out the paper I did it from the computer. Okay, and I'm going to use scissors to cut it first. Okay, it's very easy cutting. All you need to do is cut it around, not too hard. Here we go. We have for the face. And then before we do anything else, I like to color a little bit. So let's get the color pencil. I have a color pencil set. Okay, right here. And then first one, I'm going to get the red color. This one. And then color the lips. I'm gonna do it light. In the middle part, make it darker. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit seashell. I like to use yellow and orange. Okay, color a little bit yellow. And actually the orange, I like to use a little bit darker orange. I'm going to do shading. So on the seashell, top and bottom, here I will call bottom. Let's zoom in. So you see, top bottom. Actually, it's a one piece, but I like to show the crease a little bit, emphasize, and then have fun. So I do a little bit shading for the seashell. I color on the line, make the line darker. I color on top and bottom a little bit harder, and the pointy part here on the side here a little bit darker. So you can see seashell I finished, and the lip lighter, and here in the middle a little bit darker. You can add a little bit orange or change color too, okay? And you can do black for the eyebrow if you like. Okay, you can color any color you like, and then add a little bit nose. And a lot of students like to color the eyebrow in different way, so that's why I didn't do the eyebrow. And you can create your eyebrow because the eyebrow can change the face style, okay? You can even add more details, like for example, adding more detail for your doll. So everyone's mermaid will look different, okay? So it's really up to you, okay? Depends how you like it. All right, I'm gonna zoom out. All right, next one, I'm going to put glue right here to attach to the paper roll. Okay, so I'm putting the glue right here. And go ahead and glue this one on the top, like that. And then inside, later on when we finish, you can use as a pencil or something. It's really up to you, okay? Okay, so that's it for the first part. All right, second part, I want to do the body part, okay? So the body part, I choose the darkest blue. Okay, I'm going to use Sharpie, draw a little bit. Okay, make line on the left, draw a line on the right, same length, okay? And then you can close up or you can continue. I think I'm gonna continue all the way. Continue all the way. And then for the body part right here, I want to make two curve, okay? So curve down to the center, this one curve down to the center, okay? And then the other side curve down to the center. Okay, I'm going to repeat 2 times, 1, 2, okay? And then the next one, I'm going to do a curve, a lot of curve for the scale. Okay, you can see a lot of curve for the scale. So just keep on doing one by one, and then the thing is, you see this one, if I do the first row and the second one become 2, right? 1, 2 in between. So the first one right here, and then bottom one, 1, 2, and then come back 1. So the curve, you have to shift half of them, all right? So for example, this one curve, right? So you need to shift only half of that curve, and then shift. So you can see it's not aligned, okay? Don't align, it's prettier, okay? So finish the curve, make it nice and beautiful, all right? And if you don't have a printer, you can draw. But if you have a printer, then you can print the hand out, all right? Okay, here we go. Just like that, and finish. Okay, don't do the scale line up. This is no good. Okay, put the scale in between, in between, in between. Okay, this is better. Okay, all right, next one. I'm going to have this one I did it on the computer. I need to cut it from here. And I want you to measure it before you cut this side, because sometimes if the paper roll is smaller or bigger, you can adjust. So for example, you put it on, right? This one I glued too fast. Okay, I'm gonna adjust like that. All right, so it will be fine. So this part I don't need to really don't need to cut it. All right, before we do it, I'd like you to have a white color pencil, and let's color a little bit. Okay, so this one I like to color a little bit white. Okay, this area, color a little bit whiter. You can see it, right? Now push it a little bit harder. Push it a little bit harder. Push it a little bit harder. Okay, on the scale too, okay? On the scale, I just kind of randomly doing some curve. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the side because it's easy for me to do it. It doesn't necessary to be perfect, okay? Just put some color. Put some colors. Let's put some white color. Okay, and then this hangout, you can print in different color. Any color you wish. If you, for example, you want a pink, you print in the pink. You want a yellow, you print into the yellow. The color your choice, okay? And depends. If you color in yellow, the scale inside, you can think about doing orange. It'll be really nice, right? So depends on what color paper you have. You can do different color for the scale, okay? So this one, the blue one, and I choose the white one, easy to see. And then also it kind of like, white wave. I like that kind of feeling. So just make sure you do color on the scale, and so it looks more popping out, more 3D look. Okay, you see, it's like that. And then we are going to flip it over. Okay, put some glue. You don't need to put a lot, okay? Especially for the corner. Okay, make sure the corner you have enough glue. And then that's it, all right? So first I'm going to see where's my center part, and then I put it on, okay? So find the center. Find the center to match the face. Okay, I think this is center enough. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna start to wrap it around the long side first, okay? This side, wrap it around, make sure you glue tight. And over, okay? Here you go, like that. Okay. And then next one I'm going to working on the tail. I'm going to make a 2 cut, and then later on the tail I finish, I can tuck in. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm gonna just make a mark on the bottom. So I flip it over, you can see here, and then I make a mark to see where is the center. I make a mark. You see, I make a mark here and right here. Yep. And then I can use my scissors, cut it wide open. Okay, scissors wide open and cut. You see, I'll open it wide open and cut. 2 cut. Okay, and then next one I'm going to have a light blue. I'm gonna light blue and then put it on the top. Okay, and I'm going to get the Sharpie and do a tail. First, just a nice curve, okay? So nice curve, and then here, find a center part a little bit. You can go and another curve to the left, to the right, and here I want it goes out a little bit, so like that, and so you can do curve, just keep on curve, find a good spacing and keep on curve, and then this one, let me put it away, close up, and so this will be the tail. Okay, and I'm going to use the thing out from the computer and then cut it from here. All right, needle. Here we go. All right, before we do anything, I like to color a little bit. I get the color pencil, blue, purple. Actually, I like purple and the aqua. I'm going to color, follow the line, color a little bit darker, purple. I didn't use full power. I kind of like, if 1 to 5, I use only 2. Okay, I color purple along with the line, but on the bottom, okay. Color. You see the line and on the bottom, line on the bottom. So you are gonna color with me together. Okay, again on the bottom. bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom. Okay, you can see very nice and pretty, and I'm going to do the second layer a little bit more aqua after. I thought this is more prettier. Zoom in so you can see purple and aqua. Very nice, almost like a neon effect. Right. So aqua color between the purple. It's really nice, right? Okay, let's do this side right here, right here, right here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Okay, we finish it. Is that pretty? I think it's awesome. All right, and then you see the hole. All you need to do, tucking, okay? Tuck in. And then you can put some glue before you tuck it in, okay? And zoom out. Okay, this one, mermaid, so far. All right, let me make sure it's tucking in. If you need to cut it a little bit more, you can cut more and tucking in more here, okay? And then next one, I'd like to do the seashell, okay? So for the seashell, I'm gonna use purple paper, okay? This one, Sharpie. Seashell, it's not too hard to draw, okay? Here, like showing you curve, okay? So all you need to do is have a lots of curve, but before curve, let's do down and up two times, down, up 2 times, okay? And then curve, together. Curve, together, right? And then you are gonna make small curve right here, small curve right here, kind of repeat, okay? Repeat. And then draw line all the way. Like that. Straight line, diagonal line, in between. And then we are gonna make it connect to each other. The way I'm doing it, it's easier to cut. You don't need to separate them too. So when you cut, it can stick together like that, okay? All right, next one, I'm going to get the purple paper. I did it on the computer. You can find it on the Hangout. Okay, this one, follow the line. You don't need to do it precisely, just cut it around. Closer enough, it's good. like that. Okay, and then next one, I'm going to pick up the purple color. I'm going to zoom in, and I like to color a little bit. Okay, first on the bottom, I always like to make it a little bit darker. On the left side and right side right here, left side right here, darker, darker. Okay, and then I want you to color darker on the line, on the line, on the line, on the line. And then on the curve line too. I show you the difference, okay? You see this one and this one? This one more 3D look, right? So you see, shading make the difference, right? This one more 3D look, this one look flat. And then I'm going to get a white pencil in the middle, push harder, create a reflection in the middle, in between. So you see, this one look more realistic, right? You can totally tell. Okay, so see shading difference for this one not shading, not popping out, this one shading popping out, okay? And then here we can shade a little bit, so it looks like it's on the back, okay? So let's do it one more time. Color on the line, color on the line, color on the line, and then color the bottom, color the left, color your, here's my left and here's my right, okay, and then color on the line again. Use full power, okay? I want the color really shows, so you will need to use the full power. And then after that, get the white color, full reflection, again full power, okay? Full reflection right in between the shaft, like that, okay? Zoom out. It's pretty, very nice, right? Okay, flip it over, put glue. Okay, and then we can put the seashell on her, on your Little Mermaid, and then find a good spot, put the seashell on the Little Mermaid. I think this is good spot. Once you're done, and then make sure you glue well, okay? Here, not glue well yet. Put some more glue, it's okay. Some more glue, stick it well. And this one will dry out later, okay? All right, I'm gonna show you, I think I'm finished. I finished. I'm going to show you the different view, okay? Ta-da! This is the Little Mermaid. You see? Okay, and I have two. All right, I hope you like the project and enjoy the lesson, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye, everyone.